Hello, welcome back to Tekkit with myself, Lewis. I hope you're all brilliantly well. And I've made a few alterations around it, so you can probably automatically see straight up here, you're probably thinking, what is this place? Well, this is going to be the new magical area. Thank you for the music. And basically, we're going to put all of our magical gizmos up here. And, you know, I really like what I've done with this place. It looks, I've added a magical touch to it with the colouring of all this stuff. You know, it looks brilliant to me. It would look even better if I had Sphax, but unfortunately I still haven't managed to fix that. It seems a lot of other people have had problems with the update as well, and it's also had an implement on what I was actually going to do on this episode. I did really want to show you the tinkering table for the power suit, but for some reason, whenever I place it, it seems to shut my world down, so it looks like we're not going to be doing that one today. Now, I also want to give credit to the guy who told me to fit a load of golden pipes on it just to speed it up. I've done that, and look how fast it is now. I'm going to go get a bit of ore, and we'll just check it out. I know it's really simple stuff, and we did it in the old Tekkit series, but for some reason I neglected it, and I shouldn't have really, because it was just taking ages to do anything. So let's put this guy in here and just watch this in action. It's going to be really quick, hopefully. I also put another hopper on here as well, because I had to keep disabling this for a few bits that I was doing. Come on, come on. There we go. Watch it fly. Pow. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Look at it flying off into its thing. Oh, oh. Yeah. Really quick. It flying off over there. Gotta love it. Alright, so today we're going to do a couple of things. It's probably going to be a longer episode because I've decided that I want to start making my Tekkit episodes a little bit longer, around about the 20-minute mark, maybe 25, so we can get more stuff covered in each episode, because I feel like we're not progressing as fast as I really want to progress. You know, we've got our redstone thing with up here doing all its stuff, which is really nice, but there's still a few bits that I want to get sorted before we really move on to looking at different types of energy. Now, with my room upstairs, I will eventually be getting the tinkering table in there once it's all kind of worked out with that patch and everything. But until then, we're going to get a few bits and bobs up there. So the first thing I'm going to get up there is going to be an enchantment table, because we've got 62 levels from all the animals I've been killing and all the bits of ore I've been mining. So yeah, we're going to get an enchantment table up there. Now, I have got myself a load of leather and some spruce woods, and you're probably saying to yourself, well, you haven't got any sugarcane, because no, I haven't got sugarcane, but there is one really cool thing you can do with the pulverizer, and I'm just going to turn this guy off so it doesn't suck anything in there. There we go. And if we put wood inside a pulverizer, what this guy will do is, its side effect is it's going to make wood chips. And with wood chips, if we take these guys out and go over to our crafting bench and just throw these in here as if it was the other stuff, we're going to get paper, 3 bits of paper. See, really nice. So yeah, brilliant. Now I'm going to let this guy just do all of its stuff. They're all going in here making all their bits, so I'm just going to kind of throw all these in here, and it just needs to do all of it really, because we need tons of the stuff to do what we need to do. And I kind of really want the stuff to come in here, but for some I can't really do that because it's going to burn. Is this stuff going to burn? Does this even burn? I have no idea if this stuff burns, but actually let's just double check, see if this stuff burns. Nope, doesn't look like it burns. Cool. Alright, I can leave that then. It still would be quite nice if I could get to output the chest, because I'm going to have to keep grabbing this in a minute, but you know, it's fine. It's fine, we can keep grabbing it. So we need to make ourselves an enchantment table, which needs obsidian, so I've got some obsidian somewhere. Now we got one bit in there. Aha, yeah, there we go. We got a load of obsidian in there. And what do we want? We want a enchantment table, which is this guy here, which is diamonds, a book, and some obsidian. Nice. And we actually need to make a book, so let's just go ahead and make a book quickly. Pow. There we go. One bookage, and a little bit of leather, and kapow, we have a book. So this guy was like this, wasn't it? And our diamond. There we go. Nice. Now I can't actually remember if I'm not too sure. God, I'm proper stuttering there, aren't I? I am not 100% sure what version this is for the enchantment table, so I'm gonna go ahead and just guess that it's the newest one. So if it's the newest one, it means that we should only need 15 bookcases, I believe. Yeah, 15 bookshelves, which is fine because I can kind of plan this out over here. So I guess this guy could probably be in this corner here. It's probably the best way of doing it, I guess. So if our enchantment table was, say, here, then we're going to build our bookcase kind of round it, I guess. We want to make it so that we get as much from our enchantment table as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, forget about that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8. And 9, 10. I think these guides need to be close to it, actually. They probably do. I don't know if it's going to suck from there. So I'm just going to move it in a little bit. So we've got 8 there. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, it's going to look really odd because I need to put enough on one side to make it 50. I guess eventually we could just make 16 and that will probably work, I guess. Yeah, that'd be fine. Cool. Right, let's throw this guy down here. There we go. 1 enchantment table. And hopefully we've got enough papery stuff now that we can get all this on the go. So let's grab a stack of this and start getting our paper on the go. And we've got all our leather, so we should be in fairly good shape. There we go, loads of paper. Pow. Yeah. Anyway, one more. Okay. Oh. There we go. 63 bits of paper. That's probably going to be enough. So how many guys can we make with this? There we go. So we've got, how many? 15, 16. Let's just keep making as many as we can. Yeah, there we go. Looking good. Pow. And one more. So that's 21. That's probably going to be enough. Probably. Let's grab some wood and start making these guys. So, let's grab you. Thank you very much, sir. And our paper, our books, there we go. And our wood. So that's 4. Oh my god, we're going to need so many of these. These guys can just stay like this. There we go. So 7. How many more have we got in here? I'm hoping we've got enough. You know, I think we should have enough. Hopefully. Oh, nice. We've got another 64. I keep forgetting that's got an internal buffer of 2 slots, hasn't it? So it can kind of keep itself going quite nicely. Let's go ahead and make some more of these guys. Come on. Come on, wood. There we go. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing that, because I could just put them in here. Jeez, I just completely forgot what table I'm actually using now. I'm so used to using the rubbish tables. Alright, paper. Books on the go. I'm doing it again. Alright, put that in there. Leather. Jesus Christ. I'm having the right moment here. There we go, right. Pow. 19 books. And we'll take you as well. So that's 20. And we've got wood in there as well. So let's just put our books in there like that. There we go. Oh, wood. Oh, we've got 12, 13. Oh, so close. So close. We've still got another... Actually, yeah, because we need the other stuff, don't we? I think it's the leather I'm going to run out of. I've got another 49. I think that's probably going to be enough, actually. Actually, if we used it all up anyway... Yeah, we've actually used it all up. Fine. So we've got 57. And these guys... Where's this all coming from? Oh, it's just sat down another lot. Okay. I can hear a spider haunting me somewhere. He's on the roof. I can hear him on the roof. I'm gonna go get him. I'm sorry, but I cannot have a spider running around in the midst. That's not cool. Where are you, Mr. Spider? There you are. Okay. Pow. Oh, another shard of minium. Loving it. I actually got tons of the stuff when I was out hunting earlier. Did loads of. That's why I've got so many levels. And the agenda today is actually to make a minium stone, because I want to make one so I can get a load of diamonds, and I want to make ender pearls as well. So good times. Now let's go ahead and make some more of this stuff. I'm going to take my plan out for 2 seconds. There we go. Loads of papers. Kapow. And I'll make another load of these. How much leather we got left? We've got 17. So 13. So how many books more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. So that's pretty much enough, I think. Yeah, that'll do. So let's go ahead and make another one of these. So where's my books? There you are. 14, 15. Cool, right, so that should be enough books to get this enchantment table going. Hopefully, oh my god, there's a creeper in my room. No, why are you doing this to me? Have I got a bow? Have I got a bow? Please tell me I've got enough to make a bow. String, yes. Oh, have we got any arrows? Arrows, 12 arrows. Oh, well, this is looking good. Have I got any sticks? Yeah, I've got sticks. Cool. Come on. This is so pro. And arrows. We're just gonna. I'm so. Oh my god, he's coming down the stairs. Just stay there. Stay there. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Right, so obviously it is not lit enough in here, and it's probably because he spawned behind here because it's pretty dark. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these guys back behind here. Cool, right, that should do it now. I think this guy kind of might emit a little bit of light by himself anyway, so I think we're fairly good on that side of things. Oh my god, I'm filling up with rubbish so quickly again. Ooh. Still got a spare book. How have I managed to get a spare book from this? How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh god damn it, we've still got a spare book lingering around. I guess you can just sit there and chill for a little bit. That's still gonna work. It's fine. Hopefully. I don't know. That's fine. Okay, right. So enchantment table, good to go. I might put another few torches up here just in case as well, you know. You never know. Now, let's go ahead and make a new weapon so we can go and enchant this guy. And fingers crossed, we're going to get something decent. What should I use? Sapphires, emeralds. You know, I really like my red gear. Or I could just go diamond. You know, diamonds all the way is cool, but I like all the red stuff, so I'm probably going to go with rubies, I think. I quite like ruby stuff. It looks pretty spiffing. And we're just going to go with a pick. Yeah. So, we've got one actually. We probably need two. So, let's go ahead. We've got a pick, and we'll make a... Should we make a sword? Yeah, we'll make a sword. Why not? Cool. If we had Foundcraft on this, I would go with the Falmium sword, but, you know, we'll leave that for the Direwolf 20 pack, I think. Okay, right. 28. 28. 28. 28. I wonder if it's not going to... I don't think it's reading this one because it's too close to it. That might actually be what it is. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Okay, right. Let's quickly make another one of these guys. And we'll put it in a different place this time. Because I think that's kind of cocking it up a little bit. I don't think they can be touching. So, let's make one of these. Yeah, like a boss. You can see that I really don't play regular Minecraft, because anything to do with regular Minecraft like this, I'm just a total noob at. I'm already messing it up, and I haven't even been playing it that long. Right, are you going to suck from that guy? Let's just hope. Yeah, there we go. Okay, right. So, here we go. What we got? Unbreaking free. Pretty rubbish, actually. And I'm going to go for the second one. And we've got Bane of Arthropods and Knockback. Okay, right, so we've got some pretty rubbish ones there. They're probably not the best, you know, but they'll do. They'll be fine. It'll be fine. And we've got so much rubbish on us now. I really need to make a... I need to get some string together so I can make myself a bag. So much going on. Alright, I'm going to go and throw some of my rubbish in here because we've got tons of rubbish here. I'm going to need those ink sacks in a minute, actually. But we don't need you or you. We've got wood in the thing and the sticks, string. Oh, so much rubbish. Gunpowder, cobblestone, shards of minium. Look at the minium. Oh, yeah. And we'll throw these guys in here as well because I probably don't need them. I need you, though. I want you. And these guys can all go back down here with my chicken like that, looking good. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and make my minium stone now. You know, it's a good idea because we've got a lot of stuff that we need to smelt up, so we need a, what do we need first? We need one of these guys, an insert stone. So it's gold with iron and stone. Alright, so we got gold in there, we probably got iron in there. We got any stone? Stone. Stone. Yes. Nice. So, what was this? Gold with iron. Where's my iron? Tin, electrum, copper, brass, iron. There you are. Right, and stone. One insert stone, and we'll put our minium around it. Oh yeah, one minium stone. I love the minium stones. You know, if you don't know what minium stones are, they're pretty much a philosopher's stone. You know, now actually, just to get this clarified, philosopher's stones are actually still in the mix here, but you can't actually make one at the minute. They haven't implemented it yet. So for the time being, you're going to be using a minium stone. Now this guy works identically, so by pushing C I can bring up a crafting table. I can also transmutate things, so you can see down here it's saying that I can change it. If you look in the bottom right, it says I can change it to different things. So for instance, if we go and grab some rubbish or something, what have we got? I just want a basic block. Dirt, that would do. Plop a bit of dirt down. And grab our minium stone, you can see in the bottom right, it's allowing me to change the value of this block. And if I push G, I can then cycle through the different things. So EMC is still available, so the EMC equivalent of these obviously is 1 EMC, which is the same for regular dirt. It's pretty cool that you can do that as well, because you can't normally make that. Got sand and regular dirt and whatnot, so yeah, good times. But the other thing you can do with this guy is if we click U, hopefully it's going to bring me up the recipes. Yeah, you can use this guy to make all of these things. So for instance, we can go through all this, and everything obviously still has a property to it, a price, and if you mix the prices together to make the EMC price, then you're going to get certain things out of it. So like obsidian, you can go like that and make iron, and the reason we want it, that's pretty nice, gold into diamonds. The reason we want it is because we want to make ender pearls, which means it's just 4 bits of iron to make 1 ender pearl, which I think is a really good trade, you know, because iron, once you've got a quarry, is pretty easy to come across, but ender pearls can be a bugger. Now when you do actually use the minium stone like this though, it does slowly damage the minium stone. So once you've kind of got it, don't excuse killing monsters, firstly because obviously you want your experience, but secondly you still need more shards because eventually it will run out. So let's make some of these guys, shall we? Cool beans. So this guy like this with iron, and you know, we're gonna make tons of these. I'm just gonna get a massive backlog of this stuff. I think 7's going to be enough. Yeah, you can see you took a tiny bit of damage, not even enough to notice it, but enough to bring up the damage bar, so that's cool. Now I have moved our guy here, our Ignis Extruder, purely because in the last episode I didn't mention, but this guy doesn't actually need any power. This guy literally will just run off the lava and the water. You don't need any power source, so yeah, I've just thrown up here for the time being. Now we want to go ahead and use all of this, but we have got a little bit of redstone in here. Now because of this, we need a way to take out the redstone, and I don't just want to dump it. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to use another thermal expansion item. Now, one thing to note as well, thermal expansion 2.2 plus, I think, or X, is the newest version, which adds all these cool bits and bobs in, and the portable tank is one of them. So this done with hardened glass and a bit of tin. So I'm pretty sure we've got all this in it, so let's go ahead and make one of these guys. There we go, and a bit of tin. Yo, cool. Now, portable tanks are wicked. Basically, what you can do with these is they will store a whole 8000 MB, which is basically 8 buckets worth of liquid. And if we plop this guy on the top of here, like this, and make sure our output is orange. So output's orange, so we want the top to be orange, like that. And just make sure it hasn't gone in. Yeah, it's gone in. So when it's blue, the item will be sucked up into here. Because it's such a minimal amount of liquid redstone, you don't actually see it in the tank. But if I got out my crescent hammer and we shift clicked and took it like that, you're going to see a little bit here in the bottom, looking pretty cool like that. So we're going to put inside our magma crucible these ender pearls. And the ender pearls are going to molten and go magma-y like that. And we're just going to change this round to that color, and these guys are going to pour into here, giving us liquid ender. Really cool. And you know, we want as many of these as we can get, so I think I might just craft a few more, because once we've got tons of them, we don't have to worry about it then, and we can just keep making this stuff. So here we go, let's just craft as many as we can. I think, yeah, there we go. How much we got? 1,500. Nice. That's a fairly decent amount, I think. So now what we're going to do with this guy is we're going to make a few other really cool things. We're going to make some tesseracts, because what I want to do eventually is I want to move my quarry to another dimension, and tesseracts are really cool. So if we have a look on here at tesseracts, oh, there we go. With these guys you have an energy, a liquid and an item tesseract. So pretty cool. You need a tesseract frame, you throw that in there like it was the redstone energy cell, and that will fill it with the liquid ender, giving you an unattuned tesseract. And then dependent on the bits that you put around it, so obviously this guy here, the energy one, takes lead, silver, electrum and redstone, whereas the liquid one uses a pneumatic servo. This guy uses a pneumatic servo as well, but he takes tin and silver instead of some of the other bits, the copper at the top and whatnot, and obviously this one's the tin. You can double these up, and basically they're kind of like they're like the tubes that you can get that allow energy transfer and all that sort of stuff. Teleportation pipes, that's the gubbins. So yeah, pretty nice. Now before we go ahead and make one of those, I do want to go and make some dimensions. So to do that we're going to need a writing desk, which is wicked, and this is all a part of how much we got? Writing desk. We need a regular wood, feather and an ink sac. We got ink sacs. Oh yeah, we got ink sacs. Nice. And what do we need? We need that. We need a feather. Have I got a feather? I don't know if I got any feathers on me. I think I dropped all of them because I ran out of space. Yeah, I did. Alright guys, I'm going to go grab some feathers. I'll be back in a sec and then we will crack on with this. Alright, so Mystcraft, here we come. Bit of books. So I've got myself some feathers, which are good, all good in the hood. I've got a bit of raw chicken as well, which is nice. I think I might just smell that up now, you know. You never know when you need some chicken. So we need to make a writing desk, don't we? So to make a writing desk is fairly simple. It's just a upside down U like this with ink and feathers, which I'm pretty sure we have all of that on us. Yeah, so let's just throw all this in here and make one of these guys. So ink sac and feathers, and we just want one of these guys. So we'll just drop everything else in here like this. Now we're going to need some books. So we've got one book here. Let's make a few more of these guys, I think. So how much leather we got left? We got a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and make a few of these. 12 books. Nice. Cool. So you can all go in there. Now we've got a few feathers left as well, which is cool because we're going to need the feathers to, if I show you in here, we can make descriptive books of these guys, which is eventually what we're going to need. And there is one more book that I want as well, if we have one, that is a, where are you? Enchanted, a notebook, which is just loads of paper like this. So we can probably go ahead and make one of those guys now, I think. Got just enough paper, nice. Yeah, cool. Right, so let's go upstairs and set this guy up. And we're going to put him, I'm thinking, we're just going to kind of place him here. There we go. Nice. If only you went that way. Okay, right, so this guy here is a fairly simple interface. We'll get more in of it later once we actually start making ages and stuff, but for the time being there isn't really much to show until we've got a load of ages made. So all you do with your books, to make a linking book. Now a linking book is basically, if I took this book now, like I will, pow, like that, this is going to inscript my exact place. So where I am stood at the minute, the exact X and Y is linked into this linking book, and it's also showing that that we're in the overworld. So if you don't know what that is, the overworld is the world we're in at the minute, and every other place you'll go to, like the Nether, Twilight Forest, anything like that, are all dimensions. Now when we go ahead and do this guy like this and put this with this, it makes a descriptive book. Now what this does is this randomly generates an age. So you can say this is age 2, which is kind of like dimension 2. Think of dimensions as levels, like you're going up in a lift. So obviously the Nether you could probably class as like well, it's like the Nexus, isn't it? So you could kind of class it as level -1 or something, and this would be the middle ground, level 0, and every other one is obviously a different age. Now what you can do is when you go to these ages, everything has a property. So for instance, if you was on creative mode and you made a flat world, well, flat world is actually a property of that world, and what you can do here is you can put all of your linking or your descriptive books once you've been to those ages in here, and you can collect all of the different types of properties for the world, and you can hold those in your notebook. And once they're in your notebook, you can then start actually creating your own ages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another linking book, because you've always got to be careful not to get killed in the age that you go to. And some ages can have some really bad side effects. If you die in the age that you go to and do not have a linking book to this area, then you're pretty much screwed. You're not going anywhere. You're going to be stuck in that age. You'll have to delete the properties file of it and whatnot, unless you can find yourself one of the, I believe it's called like a starfisher. If you can find a starfisher, you can jump through it, kind of just like an oily puddle, and that will take you back to the spawn point of your world, or the spawn point you have, which would be like your bed or whatnot. So, and sometimes you don't even get those in the ages you go to, so you've got to be pretty careful with that. So we've got these guys here. Now, what I'm going to do is I was going to make a book stand for it, but I guess we could, nah, it's alright, because we're not, it depends, it's fine. So, let's go to this world. Okay, right, here we go. That took ages to load for some reason. Now, is there any bad effects in this world? There doesn't seem to be any bad effects, but there are creepers there, which is not nice. Oh, stuff's blowing up. Things around me is exploding, and I don't know why. Okay, alright. Now, what I'm going to do is, before these creepers see me, is I'm going to quickly go ahead and just make a stand, a book stand. If I can remember how these guys go. Where is it? Stand, book stand, book stand. Ah, there we go, cool. Now, what this guy lets us do, if we pop him like this and put a linking book in it like that, this is a linking book to the overworld where we originally was. Now, if I die anywhere here and lose everything, at least I have this book here, which will spawn me back here so I can go back to the world. Now, I'm just going to go check this place out and see what properties this world has. You can kind of tell generally just by looking around. You might try and do a little bit of mining as well. If you do a bit of mining, the chances are you're going to find out the side effects of the area that you're in. Unless you're underground. It looks like we're underground. So, really, this doesn't look like the best of places. There's a lot of enemies here. We're underground. It just doesn't look very cool to me. So, I think we're going to ditch this one. Go back to the... Oh, jeez. We're going to go back to the overworld and just see what properties this place had. There we go. Come on. Pick this guy up. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my notepad in here, and this descriptive book I'm going to pop in here, and it's going to save all of these, so you can see that they're kind of all the different types of properties of that age that we went to. We have huge biomes, jungle hills, plains, jungle hills, ravines, caves, villages, bright, overcast, fast time, and cave world. Obviously we was in main cave world, so yeah. Now we can take this one out, and all of these properties are saved within our notebook, which is pretty sweet. Now obviously we don't want this age anymore. I don't want it clogging up all my stuff, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is throw it on the floor like this and just beat it up. And eventually, if you just left it there, it would degrade over time. But if you keep making ages, then if you're on a server, firstly, most servers kind of don't allow you to use Mystcraft because it creates lots of extra dimensions and it's just a lot of RAM power and CPU power. If you use it on your own computer, then just make sure it's the same with using timers. You just don't want to go using tons of them because it will slow everything down a little bit. So let's go ahead and check out another age, and I'm going to make one more of these linking books to this area. I just like doing that, you know, it just makes life easy. And we'll put another one of these and make another age. I'm going to go ahead and make myself another book stand as well, just in case we die when we're there. Cool, there we go. And we need a bit of wood, and I'm just going to go grab some wood quickly. Then we'll go check this place out. There we go. Okay, right, let's check this age out, see what it's like. Alrighty, any side effects? Nothing yet. Let's go down and place our... oh, there we go, nausea and hunger. Some of them are really bad. Like, look at this. This is horrific. Flying all over the place. So yeah, some ages have some really bad side effects, but so we're just going to automatically forget about this one. But I think the main thing really is to go kind of collecting these guys. Oh, I'm still a little bit ill, could do with some milk. But once you've collected all of these, you can, where's that book? Linking book, linking book. It'd be down here, wasn't it? Because it's from where we actually used it originally. So this guy's going to be sat down here on the floor. So yeah, you kind of want to go ahead and collect as many of these as possible. Just go around age searching, and you know, some of the ages could be rubbish, but they could have something like you can get extended ore crevices and all this sort of stuff. So if you can get a place like that, you can get like a flat. So if you could make a flat world that's constant daylight with increased ores and that's the thing, crystals, because crystals is one thing you want as well. So you can make gates, which I'll show you later on. You've got yourself a pretty good world. So we've got tiny biomes, a hell biome, nice, forest hills, river biome, standard lighting, fast weather, eternal night, which is pretty rubbish, and standard terrain. So once again, not that great, but still we're collecting all our properties here, and we want to try and get as many of them as possible, I think. So eventually we can go ahead and make ourselves a pretty nifty world. So, you know, let's just try one more. I'm going to try one more, I think. It's probably a good thing to do. Yeah, there we go. Make another descriptive book and make another stand one more time. There we go. There we go, one book stand. And let's check this place out. Alright, so once again we have weakness, mining fatigue, and nausea. Oh, what a bad one. And oh my god, look at all these places not loading, everything's blowing up. Once again we have a rubbish age. So what do? We go home instantly. There we go. Now let's pick this guy up and see if he had anything decent on him. You know, sometimes you can find ages that may be rubbish, but they could have some really good stuff on them. So let's have a look. So we've got checkboard biomes. That's actually not bad. Extreme hills, forest hills, skylands, standard lighting, slow weather, eternal dusk, and standard terrain. Alright, so not the best one, but you know, look, we're getting loads of stuff here in our little notebook, so we're starting to gather some cool stuff. I'm going to go ahead and break this one again, because, you know, I'm never probably going to go there again, so it's a bit of a waste of time. Pow. Pow. There we go. Okie doke, so, you know, we're looking fairly decent, we've got all that stuff there, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and check on a few of my machines, and then we shall carry on. Actually guys, look at the time. This has been almost a 35-minute episode so far of me babbling on about enchantment tables and going to different dimensions. What a very weird episode of Tekkit. Alright you guys, well I think I'm just going to leave this one here, and in the next episode we're going to go ahead and get all our tesseracts going, and my eyes have gone mental from all that nausea stuff for some reason. So, you know, we've got tons of the stuff in here. It's looking really cool. Actually, I just want to quickly go ahead and see what this guy looks like in a tank, because I bet it's going to look well snazzy. So let's do this. It was that, wasn't it, with a bit of tin, giving us a portable tank. I just want to throw this in here because I think it's going to look really cool. There we go. So we want the output to be blue. There we go. And give this guy a tap. And is it going to fill up? Go on. You know you want to. Nope, that hasn't worked. I always get confused with the inputs and outputs. I think it needs to be that way around, and this needs to be set to orange. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. That looks amazing. I might just leave that there because that looks really wicked. If only we have railcraft on this, I could go making a giant tank, but that would look so good filled with that stuff. Alright, you guys, we're going to leave this one here, and I will see you soon for another episode. Have a good one, and goodbye.